Good morning, gang. It is daily vlog time, and as you can hear, yeah, I do not feel too hot, which is why I don't got my voice trainer on. Cause baby, if I was gonna make it through this day, I definitely want to go make it through this day with no voice trainer on. I could tell you that. Um, but in this house, we keep our commitments. Honestly, in this season of my life, I have told myself that I am going to wake up and I'm going to show up for the things that matter to me. And my online presence matters to me because I believe that not only do I help other people, but I believe that if I get the traction that I want to, then it's going to change my life and the lives of the people who I love. And so I'm going to wake up every day and do this because it matters to me in a lot of ways. Um, this weekend was still really great, even though I don't feel too hot. Friday, I spent some really great time with my babe. One thing that I love about me and him is like we have a way of like escaping into one another so that the rest of the world doesn't exist. And that's kind of what Friday night was. So I was really grateful for that. Saturday, at some point though, I woke up and started feeling like the sniffles. He was already sick. He was sick last week, but we kind of played it safe. He, self medicated. He said that he was feeling better Friday. I just think we both really wanted to kind of have fun, get drunk together. And so um, we ignored all the things that you shouldn't do when the person that you live with are sick. And we did it anyways. And now we're both sick, actually, even more sick. Because he has an ear infection. So he's in the room in bed right now. But we still had a great time Friday night and a much needed time Friday night. But because I was sick and I realized I was sick on Saturday, I actually ended up not going to brunch with my mom and my sister Sunday, like I told you guys. So I missed them. But once I start feeling better, I'll see them. And these upcoming weeks, with the holidays coming and the anniversary of my sister passing coming, we're going to have some time together. While I was sick over the weekend, because from Saturday until like yesterday, I just been kind of like laying down trying to get better. And I'm gonna still take it easy even though I'm at work today. Um, I thought about my inner voice, and I realized that it was me developing a better relationship with my inner voice that helped me with showing up in this world more authentically. And that's what I want to vlog about today and talk about. Um, since I was a little girl, and I don't even know where it came from, I couldn't tell you if you asked me. The voice inside of my head has always told me, like, don't tell people that. Don't open up about those feelings. My inner voice has always encouraged me to shut down and detach and figure it out, and inward. My inner voice has always told me, you got me. You don't need nobody else. And that sounds really great, right? That sounds really great until you realize that it makes you show up in the world in an authentic way. Because essentially, I coach myself through lying to other people. The rationale I have found through therapy and things of that nature is my inner voice feels like other people won't understand. Something inside of me feels like other people won't understand. My therapist says that it is my high level of emotional intelligence and seeing the flaws of other people that makes me want to show up flawless in their lives. It comes from this place of like, I don't want to be another thing that people worry about. But as I got older, I realized that it has just created barriers in between me and people. Like, I even think about the vlog last week when I was crying. A lot of the people that I was crying about, they think my life is perfect because that's what I present to them. I could be losing my mind. I could be going through it. And as soon as I know that there are a set of eyes on me, nope, get it together. These last few years of my life have been the first time I've kind of allowed myself to be a mess publicly. And it has not always helped me. People think that the death of my sister hurt me just because my sister died, and it did. Let's not forget that. Like let's not get away from that. But the death of my sister at the end of 2021, was the straw that broke the camel's back in 2 years worth of loss for me. 2020, I miscarried in the middle of teaching a lesson in the classroom. Did not know I was pregnant and probably would have bled to death had I just came home the way I wanted to, because I hate doctors. Co-worker of mine made me go to the hospital, and I found out that I was passing a child in the middle of a history lesson. I've never wanted children, but to violently keep losing children, it hurts. And because I never tell people who I am and what I am and how I feel, I spent a year mourning the loss of my child while making a lot of fucked up, tasteless jokes publicly on the internet about childhood and motherhood and being a mother and having children. And so after 2020, I lost a bunch of students. I lost some of my closest friends to COVID. 2020, I'm pretty sure I said rest in peace in a double digits. And so I'll never forget it. Mother's Day 2021. I took to the internet for the first time ever and talked about being sad and talked about how Mother's Day hurt me. A friend of mine and I had words about that because she was just like, you couldn't be for real hurt about not being a mom and tell the jokes that you tell publicly. You just looking for attention, and I don't fuck with that. Me and her have gotten through that, but that situation paused me and made me realize that I could really be hurting and people wouldn't know it because I wasn't showing up authentically. And even though I'm still listening to my inner voice in a lot of ways, I don't just dump on people. You know what I mean? I know that my inner voice is right to say everything don't deserve to be everywhere. That interaction with my friend made me realize that even the people who I trust don't know when something is wrong with me. And so today I say to my inner voice, you are right, but I'm going to start using my vlog and my platforms to be more authentic. So I don't have interactions like I did with my friend where she was just like, I don't think nothing wrong with you. You just putting on, and that shit weird. She had every right to feel that way. And me and her have since gotten through that, but she had every right to feel that way because I wasn't showing up as an authentic person. And so that is what I have for us today is I have decided, and I'm continuing to do it, to show up authentically, good, bad, or indifferent, because I realized that just showing up as good isn't helpful for me or the people that I'm trying to help. And like I said all the time, I thank y'all for being here on this journey with me. I actually don't feel that good, so we're gonna button it here, and I'll tell a little bit more of the story and kind of dive deeper into it as I get closer to the anniversary of losing my sister. But I feel like this was a really great place to start, because it is my why. I'm doing my daily vlog now because I realized that I was not being authentic, and I'm not ready to just sit down with people and talk to them. But this works for me, and I know a lot of the people that I love watch my vlog, and so this is what I'm gonna do until I can sit down and have conversations with people, because I do believe that day is coming too. I love y'all. I'm going to try to get me some medicine into this body so I can get ready for work. Thank y'all so much for being on this journey with me. Thank y'all so much for loving me. And for those of you who take your time to watch the full videos, I thank you for seeing me. And I thank y'all for just being here on this journey, man. Here we go. Monday, we don't skip Monday. I still got a little bit of a workout in, just a little bit, not a lot. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a really great day.